The give, right side for Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run for Gibbs here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, we talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. Solid pickup at 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Handoff down to Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, gone. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Here's Gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Goff now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
180.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a win. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 3 yards out. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Washington will take over 1st
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Daniels looking to throw. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Now Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go!
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Complete to number 1, Deebo Samuel. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This will be caught by Brown. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. To the air goes Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they start some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make
Hey, good job. That was fun.
before we start the second half.
Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And a good swing to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Gone. And that will be incomplete.
So we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
They asked him to take charge and get him to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline. They drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
At the 31-yard line.
All I know is go get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Goff.
That's complete to Laporta.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback at just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have retaken a third quarter lead.
The kicker on
Now the try here for the extra point.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Lions 14, Commanders 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, now how about this return? Well, they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just saying, let's just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Rodriguez. And a run is slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Operating from the gun, Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll run here with Rodriguez. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chris Rodriguez taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts him back behind. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Cougar 19.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out
on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
The 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
Zach Ertz from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Let me go ahead and show you the age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
At their own
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there on a Lion first down. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And
the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Again, Goff. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And down inside the 15 he goes. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they can become the leading receiver.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him, and then change the coverages behind him.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for two.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Commanders first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Commanders.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Got a man, it's Brown.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Viking 18! Ready!
Off a play fake, he'll throw. Drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that 1st down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Taylor now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up. At the 23-yard line on the play.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they never gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here's Brees on the ground for the 1st time. So they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Fields. He connects downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
2 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
They give to Hall on the draw. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Jets 1st down. A gain of
1st and 10. Here's Fields.
Jets.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. His 1st target doesn't lead to his 1st catch. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, son. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. That's caught. It's Reynolds. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. The statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Play action, Fields. He completes it in traffic. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Not that many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. Bunch, blue 58, blue 58, up. Hey, Ken.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard
Through one
line.
quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Here's the counter give to Gibbs. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series. Felt like it's...
There he goes on the right side. Jahmyr Gibbs to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those others. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Don't jump.
Here's Fields to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Fields pass intercepted. Sets up a 1st down.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Goff to the air now. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
14. Jets, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that, when you kick off returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They set up the screen here for Hall. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw Fields. Dumped off to his running back. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing again. It's Fields. Taylor makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
15 yards on the play. And the Jets, first down.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Fields out of the gun. Brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
That's another Jets first down. First and goal.
Fields to throw it. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And those are the hurry-up offense here.
Second and goal. At the line.
Fields looking to throw. This one finds Taylor. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal? Another throw for Fields. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
You got a mini basic. Here we go. Good.
They'll run for it with Hall. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first down, it's gone. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Goff setting to throw. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Detroit calls timeout, gets 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They're going to throw again. Goff. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Goff to throw here. It's third and 2. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Back to throw it. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That one hits for 30. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
20.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Jets will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll start this one out with Hall. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They give on second to Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Third down, give to Hall. They pitch it to him. Tried to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. Working quickly here.
Hey, Monday.
A tight end in motion now. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT.
Fields pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They start the drive at home. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Play action now. It's Fields. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it'll be third down.
Here we go. 319, can I see that? Medic.
Third and long, making the throw. Making the call himself. And Fields slides down safely and picks up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
12 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, can I see that?
A pistol snap. Fields vacates quickly left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now they send their back in motion right. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play, and that makes it fourth down. Offense up to the line fast. Fields now on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And he stopped on the run back of the 27th.
Boy, I'm finna roast your ass.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, get the top. Extend. Go.
They'll start this series with an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, can. Sit high.
Off play action, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Locates Adonai Mitchell. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Sit high.
From the gun, it's Hall. We're working a couple yards past the line. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Trying setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. Into the red zone. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown.
Ain't nothing different.
So we start.
Hey, keep doing that.
Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields coming back after the pick. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Play action, Fields. Pass complete to Mechie. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards.
Angel.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Fields on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
And he could have a free play here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Well, the call helps, but still a 3rd down to figure out now. Fields sneaking it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Offensive line fast. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 331.
Running back motions right. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
The screen pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Now they send them back in motion right. Dump-off caught by his back. He has the first inside the 10. It's a New York touchdown.
Good shit.
The Jets making a 1-point game. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Now the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw for Fields. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19. Can I see that?
Another throw for Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they got Holland down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here.
Hey, Easy.
First and 10 at the 31.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Fields throwing once more. On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Campbell at the end.
Yeah, he did.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Another one for Gibbs. By a man, he's in the clear. Has room down the left sideline. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown.
That just happened.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders. Now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. That's a Vegas first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
53, 53. 390%. Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
First down, and they go right back to it. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Another give here to Jency. Shoots away from one. Oh, drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Gain 15 there. That's a Vegas first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Back to Jency. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Smith on first down. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. 390%.
They send a man in motion. Smith looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
On Wisconsin. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Point after from Carlson is up and gone. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here where you got them short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back and begin in the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Rooster on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on first down. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, go backward and backward and backward, you got to just swing the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative step like that.
From the gun, Smith. That's where he fires this one right side. Big gains downfield.
Good shit.
Inside the opposing 40.
It's hard to move the ball in this league short of bases and downs. You've got to get those scores to show. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Play.
New set of downs for him, and it starts at the 38. First down, Smith to throw. And downfield, and he finds Best. And here's the stop after the broadcast down to the 13. Raiders move more quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Brings it in. That plays Buster Hulse. They're going to stay at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like Ames Jones on first. That completion right there, right in the window. All options are available to you on second down. That play was wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Like 6.
Giving this to Jesse.
Okay. Okay.
The ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns with hits are always very good. But yeah, the first of the running back was tremendous. He hit the launcher with the blockers right off the line of scrimmage. That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set now for the kickoff.
Now I can't get no kick.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive.
How we do?
Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff setting the throw. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And Wilkins taken down, but not until it reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Do a nice route catch to move the chains. It wasn't more like a knockdown. Not that an easy play.
One play in blocking his stride is already in enemy territory. First down throw from Goff. It's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Completed to his running back. Irvin drops down at about the 29. Here's our full timeout in seconds. All set now. 1st and 10. Rolling again. It's Goff. That's completed down the corner. He will not score, but that does set him up for a 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I didn't press time out. What an idiot.
Brock and I will be back right after this. Carlson, all set now for the kickoff.
I'll never get no kick.
Do
the same shit. Oh,
good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. 1st and 10. Tops to the air now. Pass taken in by St. Brown. He'll get up to 44.
That is a test-good first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And the space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to go.
Get off me.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
We often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? Return, good punt. Well, he's supposed to play like that. That's the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. You're hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground.
That was the thing.
Closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes the player to close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And all that shot play for it. Took a shot on the release and it's heavily offensive. throw is incomplete.
That is the DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find his target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much as training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play.
He's got to take this in.
Let's get it in there.
The Lions cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Base snap for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. The Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Dylan Loudby on return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partners. It's after the 30.
We got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicky team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
That's not a quick hit. And he is stopped as he reaches the slow line. We'll take a hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Play fake. Now Smith to throw. Chase Tucker makes the play. And down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas first down.
And up to Jesse. Wild play. First down. He had no gain on that first down run. Offense in a hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Play action here, Smith.
Interception.
Defender right home as the ball does, and it knocks it free. Incomplete. What's earned him status block as one of the league's better tight ends. Other teams right in his dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Okay, it's one thing for these defenders to separate the receiver from the ball, and to do so when they step tight ends. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Everybody.
This is Jesse. They blow this play up. They're humble to sit off the field here with lots of yards and turnover on downs.
Fourth down runs is all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense is having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Break that tackle.
3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And without taking a look, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We're still timed through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. He's throwing in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Go. Clean.
Looking to throw. He's taking it over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. Stop. He's made his time. That brings up 4th down.
Awareness. You hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on the football field. If the defense right there,
Fuck.
Wait, doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Fucking far. Interception. Thank you for the interception. Fuck.
Smith to the air now. That's Bauer, ripping downfield.
Damn Fucking idiot.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What do you want?
Inside the red zone. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. He drives this forward to the 6.
Bill Walsh was implementing the drive by the 49ers in the 80s. It sounded the same way as it did Mike over to me. With the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterbacks his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first half through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard has not been lit up.
He will haul it in for that. The Raiders get a 4-quarter lead. Balls do now add one more. The Browns split the upright. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. He wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Gall.
I was looking more at golf than I was the goddamn receiver. You in. Good game, bro. Fuck. My streak is over.
47.
Sorry, come back. Interception.
They can play action. Here's Smith. Goes down in the pocket quick.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
And the Lions have some new life in the board. Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. 1st and 10. He is to throw. That's good. He's got it all in. And he's brought down right near the 20-yard line. Gain for 11 on that play. And the Lions have 1st down. 1st and downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass, Bryant. He's taken down the yard shy of 25. And 14 yards on that one. That is good for a Detroit 1st down. He looks to throw it. That's on the crosser. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, kick with fine teams go to this concept. Sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times short yardage. Sometimes it's breaking right coverage. Giving up whatever you got to play. Just like that.
Stands to pass.
Good shit.
Decision coming up for now.
Should I? Let's do it. All or nothing.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Gonna throw again. Goff. It's
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Roundy with the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
Let's do this.
First call here coming for the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's got the first. Crossed up. 23 seconds to play. 13 on that play. That's for Vegas first down.
And the Raiders.
This is a tough game. This is a tough game. We got this.
Shotgun snap to Smith.
Man.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now the Raiders come for the first of their timeouts. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. You want to pick on that last drive, partner. He was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Throwing now. Incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So it's going to be 4th and
Come on, defense.
I'll say, Kate, the defense is even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
No! No!
With the game in the balance. Ball in the right hash for this 36-yard look. Barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment.
All right, kick return.
Comfortable when you look at that scoreboard. This one is over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here comes Williams on the return. The Black Goldens take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that and then for him to go out and win with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. With Brock Hewitt and Iron's Tire Crew, I'm Kate Scott. See you watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Damn, bro. That was a close ass game right there.
Hey, give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an A. Give me an M. Give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. Give me the key. This is the city that took more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, maybe won a couple of their own along the way too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Turn. Here comes Cameron Johnson. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Looking deep to open the game. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. With that big shot, they wanted to get that the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. That tackle stops it after a solid game. Looking quickly here.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and short, Mayfield. Man, this is Evans. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Okay.
First and 10 now from the 46. Irving on the inside give. They across the 50 and start pushing on the edge inside the field. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's by Becky Irving. He goes down there, short of the 3. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Shotgun hand out to Irving.
What the hell is that? Good.
Good for this offense.
On his chase, McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump back to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. He's moved across the 45. Goes all the way to midfield to Florida now.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard. A determined run back is setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He split that initial tackle. Stop. Wait for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can win the play he just made by sure. Your coverage guys, not really known for the tackling, but this guy will be someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Let's take the pass big for Lewis. That's the drive in Buccaneers territory. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
That's the run that's right home on his stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down out of the neighborhood at that 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And Lions have a 1st down.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results of third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He's gone on 1st and 10. He's completes it in traffic. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running it with Gibbs. And he's not going to get back to the line here. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the line goes backwards. What do you think, Ron? Is this time that they should get a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
I can do a lot of playing again.
A lot of play callers feel that same way too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And that one doesn't get him off. Even leading yards. 3rd down.
As we know, running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that's the way creators are good about it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and 1 for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Much better than that really well-covered scheme in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, gone. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Well, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think he's trying to stack them only to drop the hits right inside. It's a good work. Let's change.
Get it in now. Appreciate it.
It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yeah, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Tucker. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. He gets to Irving, shoot this drive. And it's a slow shotgun, 6 yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now. Baker now from the gun.
Damn it, Baker.
That's incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, with short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And then a hurry and they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's Baker.
Hey, let's go.
Up with it. And the Lions get the football at the first turnover of the contest. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Tops to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a police defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Rontae Brown, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, gone. They're first. And they'll take the moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Okay.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
It's gonna work.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They'll go for it. Go.
Nothing with the two.
Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not to turn back that kick. He's thrown again. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was broken for Chris Godwin on that play. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion is to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Away again is Baker. It's on the out route. And he brought down here at the 43-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, from the gun. It's a blue foul, he slants. He is well clear of that marker. That effort to set them up with a 1st and goal. Tampa's been his 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Interception right down here.
It's 1st and goal. Evans, the motion man here. Mayfield to throw again. Here's the catch. That is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points in the lead. So this offense is starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset. Even early in the game, the field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Laughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on this. He's tackled in the end zone. Tackled at the 15-yard line. All right, Ryan's just about ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Ain't no fucking way. That pick up fucking got down that field like that.
Come on, man.
That's my man, too.
Hey. He's good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Goff setting the throw. His man is down and all safe for out.
I think he'll set up.
Very quickly getting the 1st and goal.
Come on, man.
Luke Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically. But I don't know how you test courage with Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Back-to-back big plays have all set up. 1st and goal here.
Go, snap. Fuck.
Damn, slipped that one.
I keep forgetting to press time out. Bullshit.
Appreciate it.
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna do the same shit over.
Laughlin has it on the seat, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Trying to get me a fumble.
That's crazy. It happens every time, bro. Damn.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. They will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They will be brought down a step too shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Doesn't move the chains, you make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back, who shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work because it's all over as they take them for a loss. Each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, you need to look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Come on, man,
Come on, here's 3rd and 3. shotgun. Gone. This is another quick hitter. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Gets to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy perform like that. On third down, it was us. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, he made it with that play.
First down from the 41. Throwing is gone. It's on the in route. He has room for the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted and got it. Went right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Right, 20.
In the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a coincidence finished the play.
That nigga blocked my motherfucking defender.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
I mean,
Usually it's I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They're going to throw again. Gone.
Damn, I couldn't get over there.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Good shit.
The Lions halftime. So they punched it in for 6 Brock, and now a conversion away from the Lions game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Timeout's taking the 28. It was just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try. Again, gone.
Whoa.
Just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanting to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that down at Brooks tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2.
It's Jared Goff for you.
Much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Nah, my boy would have made that. That was my fucker.
Return here. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Yeah.
Cross to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Rough by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this run, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is Irving on second. That one's forward for 192 yards. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
It's a game of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down. Here's Mayfield.
Damn it.
Let's go.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, he got one hand on it. He gets 2, he could have gone the other way.
He's got this at the 27.
Damn it. I ran into him.
I see you moving through there. See?
Alright. Come on, we gotta do this.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Against to Gibbs. Second down, long distance 5. Take that 4th down.
I'm not giving you cake. The runner that way at the NFL level, honestly, is equivalent of running 15 plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run games to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down run by Gibbs. Not chase at all. He had met half a line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Don't laugh at the game. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Down to score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here.
Let's go.
That was my bad. My fucking bad.
One of the biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 1st down now, ball at the 33. Now gone. Completed over the middle. They hold him down just a first and shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play. A good call. That's on the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Lions trail by just 1. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. He's able to get this down to the 13.
It's so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them all. He's trying to monitor where these running backs are. Are they shipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. They'll be taken down. He's number 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and he rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Well, they certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here. A goal to go. Gibbs.
Good enough.
The Lions jumping front late. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go with a response.
It's the throw. It's a call. They've got here in the 4.
Come on.
Base Chazelle set up.
Good drive. Good drive.
Johnson now on the return.
Oh, them boys getting nasty out there. Okay. Okay. Boys getting nasty.
Tampa Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And they say, double deep close. We got 2nd down.
This quarterback has done the pockets genuinely at the point toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Sanders to pass. Running left side by Godwin. And he's brought down after a 14. Buccaneers hustling in line. They're in the hurry up. Throwing now. That's the end route complete.
What?
5-yard line. Stay really low. Tampa spends his 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have one last at their disposal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Baker throwing again. Scott Evans once again. He moves the chains, but just as importantly, stops that clock. 27 seconds remaining. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let me get that.
Damn. Good shit. I'll fuck that one up.
Yes, sir.
You want to run it back?
Yeah, I'm on a goddamn mission right now, my boy. You can add me, though.
Okay, believe that.
It's a good game.
Oh, fuck that game. Oh, fuck that game.
With some short memories on offense, they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Johnson with a return here. And that's for the 2nd off just beyond their own 20. Cross to the line. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again.
Ooh.
He missed it. And he is in for the touchdown. Still brought, but it's not entirely over.
Fuck that game. That's all right.
He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
So even though it's not officially over, it's probably just to get the final score a couple points closer. One final shot here.
You know, those tests of piling on pretty clear for everybody to see. You know, you should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leads 2 points on the table.
Good.
Very good.
The Lions get the win on the road. And behind the rock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one. And how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Jake, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now. And then they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. Something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player. And you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Hey, bro, you feel much, bro.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Here's Cavante and Servant on the return. Decent field position. He's standing just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Bron. Get his first and 10. And the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's hauled down right at that midfield strip. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That first play is going to indicate this offense is going to have one field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows big or zone. Same thing for receivers, especially on the drop route. When you see zone coverage like that, just set it up, just set it up, and the quarterback a chance.
Let's get over 4 yards. And he goes for a down, his first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Prescott on first and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Man, hell no.
He's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot instantly. You set a tone, and you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys, and I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Williams reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. To do it this early, get out of the way, big time.
Operating at it. Kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set him on just beyond their own 20. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. There he goes, right sideline. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. Lions finish up their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, let's go. Lions respond with 7 of their own. They tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody 6. They've got first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. It's the initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It all looks so simple, yet when the linebacker sorted right through the traffic, finding the runner,
Prescott here from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. And once he senses pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
He's thrown deep to the left side. It is caught.
God damn it.
Into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey had to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 20 yards on that play. That is good for Detroit first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on first down? That's good for a new set of downs.
First and 10 on the 26-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Cowboys out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Dangerous. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. There's so much confusion that is on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these quarters.
Get to it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone running out wrong. It's third and goal.
Brings up third down and goal.
They're long for him here. Underneath it goes, kicks it by the running back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down, Goff throwing. Keeps his made it close.
Bro, what the hell?
Touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down.
St. Brown, come on,
Go
man.
for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. But second down coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, for a moment. He thought he had another catch. And that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. It's got to slide over and chip to him. You're going to receive it. Gets going like this. You know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Drop play. This is Williams. He's only able to power this ball for about 3 yards. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Ronald Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 34.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a drop play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they continued to win the game.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Going for it. It's Williams.
No!
This is brought to a stop. It's the 34-yard line there. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Dallas.
From the gun is Prescott.
Interception.
Now Dallas is going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2nd down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's Dan. Out in left to Ferguson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Cowboys first down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Interception.
That one is incomplete, so the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it sets up 2nd down.
Appreciate that, my boy.
Back to the air, Prescott. To the crossing route. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down the inside, approaching 30. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got. It remains of this half.
Hello.
To the line and sent. Here we go, 1st down.
Yeah. Man, calling me. Thank you.
Prescott again. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Oh, no, touchdown! It's intercepted! Terriano has it! And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. They're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing,
I mean, you can send it out, but you can't.
They created the takeaway.
Once you can't receive.
Lasers this one deep down the middle.
So I just feel send out.
Starts on the half wheel, not connect. Ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down, let's go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hit on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
From the gun, Goff. Pass on the crosser. And somebody there for that quick stop. Nice completion. Gets him across midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down. Shotgun snap here to go. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Look at that throw. Double coverage to running back. I don't want to live off of that. And he's certainly not going to count on him. It gets credit for the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Throwing is Bryant. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chain! Momentum. Keep that defense on the 31-yard line.
Set it down for him from the 31. On first down, it's Gibbs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. After one tackle, the next guy kicks him for loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to the offensive line. His defense just kept swinging.
This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First and goal as he gets this down to 4.
And that's why you were at halftime can't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right out and go make a point.
His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe and push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
To the goal line, he reaches. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Well, teamwork.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's when we jump into the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's fourth and goal. He will score. It's a touchdown. The Lions now trailing just a point in the fourth. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
How about this offense? Courage in the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the many little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Turpin with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock.
Make sure it's fun to have this.
Maybe in the end, this return just gets lost in the shuffling when we recount things, Jay. When you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around.
The Cowboys take a fourth quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
The rest of the plays? Why even call it there for 1 minute? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Aubrey down to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It's got on the ground. Who gives? And they blow up the opening play of this drive. A lot of the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a brute failure to give up a big run. It also takes a whole lot of teamwork to make this offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Back to throw it. It's Montgomery on top down. He stopped as he reaches the 46-yard line. 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Finds his man, it's out there on same ground. He's going to go down right along the field side. He reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by 7. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, gone. It's caught on the left sideline. They bring him down, and before he advances it all the way to the 20. 30 yards on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They look to throw it. And they like to hold it in by the quarter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. All-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to great and trust of the head coach.
Let's go.
He gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He's going well so far. He's manages to get just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Good set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they love to see him fly a little forward, but they look at some free. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Katie, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Slant running slant. And he's tackled for a full game. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Throwing now.
Let's go.
Defensive play to Jones. Luke's incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Desperation time here.
No.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now Dallas is going to call in 2nd timeout.
Interception.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense will slide around and make it play.
He has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle in here in this game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly throwing into coverage, becomes 2 becomes 3, 1 yard attempt.
No.
Barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know you had flowing through him in that moment, it'll give him all the drive he needs to send the game winner through.
Here comes Williams on return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Just about ready. 1st and 10. Here goes one final shot. Need a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it.
Come on! Damn it.
What an empty we almost just witnessed. They got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end. But their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped with a victory.
What?
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
I'm not sure. What you're doing is not working? It says too loose on you? Real loose or just a little bit? Real loose or just a little bit?
Did you figure out how to get it?
Yeah. Try it now.
trying to get this last time. Don't need it no more. Don't care how tight these tight. Okay. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. About 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours.